Hello and welcome to Resisting Boredom, where we drink, ramble, and discuss, and the main question not being bored. Bringing back the old school. I'm Brandon Kaiser.
I'm Brian Haas.
Kid Coleman cool.
We're gonna talk about Avengers Infinity War, but more importantly, we're gonna add it to our list of the best-ish movies of 2018. We'll add it to the list, and then we'll talk about it a little, justify our decision, and then come up with a consensus in case we didn't all choose the same positioning, which is a good possibility today, but we'll see what happens. Maybe someone will surprise us. So without any further ado, let's talk about Avengers Infinity War and figure out where each of us thinks it should go. Alright, so we're each going to show you the pal nav where we think it belongs on the list, so let's do that in 3, 2, 1. I'm guessing we all have ones.
Yeah, I had a 10.
You had a 10, but you erased the 0 because you're a dick.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we all put it number 1.
How could it not be?
I don't know.
It was a smoking pile of shit.
To be honest, I don't know if it will be at the end of the year.
We'll have to determine that at the end of the year.
Well, we'll figure that out as the year goes on.
I can say not like fake news as much as I want, but actually I forget what comes out this year, so I could be wrong.
Maybe Deadpool 2 will be better. And that's only like 3 weeks away.
Ooh, better Thanos movie.
Yeah. In the summer of Brolin, it could be the top dog. Who knows?
Is he in Sicario too?
Yeah. That's why I said it's the summer of Brolin. I could list 3 movies right off the top of my head. That
Is there some other movie he's in that we're not aware of?
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone else who's in 3 movies, at least. So, there you go. Summer of Brolin confirmed. Right. So let's now. Obviously, we're going to know where it's going, but let's talk about it a little. Why each of us thinks it is better than those 5 other movies that we currently have on the list. Who wants to start us off?
Well,
okay.
I have been waiting for the culmination of
for 10
Marvel
years?
for the past 10 years. Like, I was watching it as they were doing the whole Marvel opening thing, and they showed the heroes. Like, oh my god, how long have we been waiting for this fucking movie to come out? Really, like before I even knew it existed, I was waiting for this movie, and it was just it pretty much did what I expected, which is unfortunate, but it had everything I wanted. I say again, I know wants are stupid.
I would argue that it's not really what we've been waiting for 10 years. It's what we've been waiting for like 6. Like,
a long time.
Okay, you got me.
Because
like, you're talking about Avengers, right?
Yeah, because really Avengers is what you were waiting for starting in 2008. But then after Avengers, this is what you were waiting for.
All right, this is what I've been waiting for since Avengers.
Since 2012. So like I said, like 6 years. So. Just to say, I mean, a lot of people are saying that this movie is like, I've been waiting 10 years for this movie.
No, you are correct.
Well, you weren't really waiting for this.
I was waiting 4 years for Avengers, and then I was waiting 6 years for this movie.
It's been a build up to this for 10 years.
Yeah.
But it's also been a build up for whatever comes after this for more than 10 years. So, I don't know. This is a TV show that just has a few episodes a year that are like 2 hours long. That's how this works. Yeah, and that is what the Marvel Cinematic Universe is, so. There you go. Anything else you want to say? Why specifically is it better than the movies on our list right now? Like, because Black Panther, people love Black Panther. It's also an MCU movie. Why do you think this movie is better than Black Panther?
Still had Black Panther in it.
It did still have Black Panther.
Ready Player One still had fan service stuff. Well, not fan service. Sorry, that's a different thing. It still had. It's
kind of. You're not all wrong.
Okay, fine. It had fan service. Game night.
I think you think dirty when you think of fan service.
Never saw game night.
That's not necessarily what fan service.
Never saw game night. Mom and dad. There were mothers and fathers in this movie.
There was no Nick Cage though, so I guess
there was no Nick
shot
Cage.
against Avengers.
They could like fucking superimpose Ghost Rider in there somehow, like in the future. Just like an extra edit, much like they did with the Star Wars movies. It's fine. And then Commuter.
Wasn't good.
There was a lot of throat chops in this movie. I saw a lot of throat chops. Just saying.
Okay.
The Hulk got throat chopped in this movie. Spoilers. But yeah, this was what I had above the rest. This really did it for me. If it weren't for the woman next to me crying,
that's kind of a spoiler.
I would have felt a lot.
This is a risky thing to talk about, man.
Well, she was a creepy woman. She had a flash.
Look, I didn't cry at this movie, so there you go. For those of you complaining that as a spoiler, not necessarily.
Who brings your own blanket to a theater?
People who are cold all the time.
Well,
It's heated seats. I accidentally turned on the heated seat because I'm fat and I don't fit into it.
Look,
as well
maybe
as
she
used to.
didn't know that. Maybe this was the first movie she's seen in like 5 years because she's been waiting for this movie for 6 years, and so.
No, I didn't want to sit next to her then. And she should have got a better seat. Just saying.
Okay, so yeah, basically you're just saying it has what those movies have and
It
more?
has everything those movies have and more. It just completes like. I kept on saying to people, like, you know, when they say, like, are you dying, kid? When I, like, was coughing a little bit too hard. They're like, I can't. Hadn't seen Infinity War yet. And I still keep on going because I haven't seen whatever Avengers 4 is yet because they refuse to name it.
I say that about Star Wars. The only problem is that also never ends
Which,
now, like
honestly,
these movies.
Kind of hoping for what you said.
What?
Secret War. Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion. That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh yeah, we're not saying that there is Secret Invasion or
No,
not.
that's what I'm hoping for, though.
But we're hoping eventually we get there. If we don't.
Yeah.
This is a horrible game to play. Alright, I guess we'll go down the line then.
Sure.
Why do I think it's number one? Mainly because I think those movies up there, while some are really good, none of them are amazing.
Yeah.
I also don't want to say this movie is flat out amazing. It's a
pretty
shade
cool.
under amazing.
Yeah.
I'll go there.
This might just be the hype.
I do not
still.
think this is definitely going to be the number one movie of the year. I think that plenty of movies this year have an opportunity to overtake this movie because I didn't absolutely jaw-droppingly love it, as I'm sure some people out there did. I still have a problem every time we have one of these Avengers or Avengers Lights movies, like Civil War. I call it like an Avengers Light movie. I still have a problem with these because, yes, it's fantastic to see all the characters on screen and interacting and all fighting together and working together and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I always feel like these team-up movies are lacking something. Like, there's something missing. I don't know if I don't know if they have enough, like, character moments, like, because inevitably you can't give everyone enough time.
Not everyone's going to be on screen at the same time.
Yeah, and all that kind of stuff. And not only that, but not only that, like, there's just, like, everyone has little moments, but they don't get enough.
As much impact.
And the more we add, the more it becomes like that, and the more you kind of assume that's going to be the case. I mean, some people are more the main characters of this movie than others. Like, not every person in this movie, all 76 of them, or whatever the heck it is, not all of them have major parts. But I don't know, and I feel like, I don't know, it's always really quick. Like, this movie is a lot like the past team-up movies in that it's a lot of this to this to this to this. Yeah, we have to move quick to do this, to get to this, to do that, and I mean, there's not a lot of breath. Like, you don't get a lot of those excellent taking a breath scenes like you might get in a solo film or...
Because if they had to take a breath, some kind of action would be cut out.
Yeah, because this movie is almost 3 hours as it is, so you just don't have time with this large of a cast to do that. And so to me, it always puts the team movies at a disadvantage than even solo movies. So, like, I could come away even saying Ant-Man and the Wasp was better than this movie. I could. Because it's going to be focused on those characters, and maybe...
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's necessarily
something
likely,
better. The whole movie might not be better, but it's going to be better aspects.
Or it could. I mean, you never know.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
could.
saying. Like, to me, I mean, you can disagree all you want, whatever, but...
Write it in the comments.
But the
Tell us why we're
but
stupid.
to say that, because then that sounds to me like I'm saying Black Panther's better, but I didn't love Black Panther the way a lot of people did either, so...
Really good.
Obviously,
It's number one.
It's got
number one for the small time being.
It's kind of funny when you think about it, because you would think that the problem with that would be that the characters weren't fleshed out enough, but every character, if you've been watching the Marvel movies you've gone along, have all been, you know who they are, you know? You don't really need to flesh out.
Well, yeah, that's a lot to ask of
like,
people, too. Not everyone has seen every Marvel movie. That's 19 movies. So you're telling someone to go back and watch if they didn't watch them.
I was doing that to people at work. They're like, you don't know what an Infinity War is? Well, watch these 19 movies.
Yeah.
And then you can come with me on Saturday, and we'll all...
Yeah, I guess that's one of those things. Yeah.
And I mean, well,
because I think, how could you not? But that's me, because I'm just that way.
It's kind of surprising to me that these movies keep making kind of more money than they were before, because... Typically, you would drop off people because they'd be like, well, I haven't seen the last, 3, I'm not going to go to this one. Somehow these movies are immune to that, but...
It's kind of funny to think about, because their past movies are probably making money, because people were, bought on DVD, now rebuying on the Blu-ray, people are probably renting it on Amazon Prime or Redbox just to catch up. with the story. Jeez, yeah.
Some people, but still, I mean, we have like 3 of these movies coming out a year now, and it's still a lot to keep up if you're a busy person. But
it's more than 3. Yeah, isn't it?
it is.
I think so.
We have Black Panther, this movie, and Ant-Man. There's no other Marvel movies this year.
I guess, yeah.
Maybe not. But it's still a lot of movies.
Deadpool 2 is technically Fox.
For now, for another year.
Yeah.
That's what I was counting. Yeah.
But I mean, as for
Yeah,
why
yeah.
it's better than those movies, because it is still impressive to see all those characters together.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's still an excellently made movie as a craft. Like, you know, everything is shot well, acted well, the script is good, the, you know, score is great.
Yeah. Real quick, building off the characters though, I thought they actually did a good job of giving Scarlet Witch and Vision more main character time. Making me care about them more.
Yeah. I was trying to say something and then I realized it's kind of a spoiler, but not really.
Would they have a romance in the...
Yeah, they actually pulled off believing that a robot boy could maybe love someone.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like, it seems on paper like a tough thing, but they pulled it off, and those actors
It
are
helps
good.
they made him look like a person.
Yeah, well, and they have good actors playing those roles.
Nice to see Mark Ruffalo again.
Yeah.
Even though we just saw him last November.
Not as much.
And not as much.
Yeah, we did quite a bit.
He's mainly the whole.
He was like flying the ship and stuff.
Now we saw, you know, a bit more him.
Yeah.
It's Kenosha's own Mark Ruffalo, not like Kenosha's own Hulk.
Yeah. So you're probably gonna have to cut this.
But it was nice to see 2 Sherlocks together. We could have, if it wasn't for Black Panther, we could have seen 2 Human Torches together too, but they blew it on that one.
Whoa!
Rob, Brian, what did you say for why you thought it should be number 1?
Just the epicness of it. My biggest complaint about Civil War, and it's a little bit on Black Panther, even though Black Panther's just, you can't fault it for doing its own thing because it came along later. But like Civil War, I just thought was underwhelming in the epicness and scale. Because when they show like 6,
Even the airport fight?
especially the airport, when they show 6 dudes, Civil War, and it's 6 dudes fighting 6 dudes. Sorry, that's like a backyard
Plenty of
scuffle.
memes capture that. But
Well,
6
they're
dudes
not fully trying to kill each other either.
I know, but like
6 dudes, but mainly like against 6 dudes, but like most of those people could take out like an entire city block.
I know, but it just, I'm sorry, like it might have worked for you, it just didn't work for me.
Fair? No, don't get me wrong. I actually read Civil War back when it came out,
And I heard in the comics,
and holy crap, the scale.
you might have been like backlogging.
They didn't build up enough no-name superheroes.
Yeah, that's what I needed.
They had
I
to fight
needed
each
a
other.
jump.
I will say this is the first movie that feels like a Marvel crossover, speaking comic book terms. The rest have felt like Avengers comics or people's standalone comics. And this is actually the first time this feels like a universe-wide team up. Because you're adding the Guardians and stuff in there, so so you're getting.
To me, it was all about having the different movies with different like themes and tones and mashing that up.
Which is like what crossover has to do and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it showed more that. Yeah, this was a more epic scale.
The only thing missing was a little box that would like pop up somewhere that would be like, to learn more about this, go back and watch Black Panther, or go back and watch Civil War, or go, you know, like.
So kind of like one of those like things you find DVDs where it's like the information. I can't remember.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have
where
a
you
version
click
like
it
that,
and
like
actually
on
choose
Blu-ray,
it,
where they're
but-
like. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to own every movie.
Like pause here, go to the app. Okay, tell me like like quick video.
You know,
to summarize that type of thing. I think that'd be actually.
I don't know if it'd be really easy to do, but they'd be really smart to do like a 10-year digital bundle that's all 19 movies, and then when you watch this,
all the ones you need.
no, just do them all, but
Yeah,
but have that feature in this movie then when you get that 10-year bundle, where you can go for more information on this, see Black Panther, whatever. Then you just click the button on your remote, and all of a sudden, bam! They have you watching Black Panther if you choose, or even the scene relevant to what they're talking about would be kind of cool.
There should just be a play all button, and it starts. And just
That'd be
puts
really
all in
hard to
chronological
do
order.
from a technology standpoint, though. Like a
You don't got 37 hours to just watch every movie.
I'm willing to take off a week from work.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I don't know, movies anywhere could. Maybe, like, what if you just use movies anywhere to see if somebody owns all of them or the relevant ones? That'd be interesting.
Yeah. About the only thing I'm disappointed in the epicness is not every character got to meet every other character.
Yeah,
Which makes sense, and it was explained in the story.
This is
I want
still
sort
kind of a part one.
Yeah. No, it just sums up that everything coming together and everything being so awesome and epic, even though I've been saying epic a lot, it seems epic to me.
Sorry.
And that makes it the #1 movie of my year so far.
And it feels earned.
Yeah.
You know, like,
They put in the 19 film.
yeah, the 19 movies, 10 years of work to get here, they put it in.
So Ant-Man and the Wasp will be the 20th movie?
Yep. Okay, so anyways, is that it?
Yeah, wrap her up.
Alright, so I don't think this is gonna take a lot. We're gonna just put this one at #1.
1 + 1 + 1 divided by 3 is 1?
Yeah.
Is that how math works? I
That's
think
how
so.
the math works. So there you go. Our new best-ish movie of 2018 is Avengers Infinity War. If you would like to continue along on our journey this year and figuring out what the rankings are for all of the movies we see, be sure to subscribe. You can click the bell. We'll get on this promotion on YouTube bandwagon too. Click the bell, I guess, so you know when the video comes out. And yeah, like this video otherwise. Comment below. Tell us what's wrong with our list, or tell us some movies that, look, I know we're missing a lot of movies on our list, but, you know.
There's reasons.
We don't all get to see everything. We don't get paid for this, so.
Unless you like us and subscribe more.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Patreon.
We don't have a Patreon. Anyways.
Mail us $1.
That's going to do it.
There you go.
Until next time, find your own ways of resisting boredom.